Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome, but if you're back, welcome back. I did have a great video for you today. We are going to be talking about Lucid Motors, the company, and its stock. In this video, you will learn about a little bit of a history of Lucid Motors and its struggles at the very beginning, but then where it is now. We will be also talking about its stock. But before we do talk about these three things, if you can give me that thumbs up, the like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to join our community. We are closer to that 5,000 subscriber mark, and I want to thank each and every one of you that have subscribed. But let's get down into this and talk about this. We will be starting with this article. It is from Seeking Alpha, and it is titled Lucid, It's Time to Deliver. So in this article, there's three main things that I did want to talk about. The first one is a little bit of a background history on Lucid Motors. In the year 2019, Lucid Motors actually wanted to get its first production vehicle out, but it did run into some financial troubles out there. And as you know, the Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund came out and did support Lucid Motors and did give it a big investment, which did propel it up. Now, fast forward to now. Yesterday, we did have the first vehicle of the Lucid Air Dream roll off the assembly lines. So this made history because we did see the production vehicles starting. So earlier this week on September 27th, Lucid Motors did open up its facilities, its factory in Arizona to get these vehicles started. And it did invite investors, the media, and also customers out there to view the production assembly process and also to test drive these vehicles. And they have so far received glowing remarks. So this did make history yesterday that we did get that first vehicle off that production line, and it is going to be very, very good coming up. Now, Lucid Motors also did drop that big bombshell that the deliveries will be happening in the next few weeks, in probably late October. So the CEO, Peter Rawlinson, did have an interview yesterday, and I did post that in my previous video from yesterday. So if you haven't seen it, go back and watch that. But in the video, Peter Rawlinson, the CEO of Lucid Motors, did say that they want to get this vehicle out there perfectly. They want it to be an amazing product and that they don't want to rush anything. They want this vehicle to be a luxury premium vehicle because it is going to have that extreme luxury and it's going to be very exclusive. So because they are only making 520 units of this Lucid Air Dream this year alone. Now, that being said, they do want to get out there and give the customer a very luxurious and premium experience when receiving this vehicle. Lucid Motors also did announce that if you do buy their vehicle for the next 3 years, you will have unlimited free charging. That is correct. If you do buy a Lucid vehicle, any other trims, you will get 3 years of free electric charging. And this is the supercharging using Electrify America. So this is also very good news if you are a Lucid Motor customer. Now, looking at this stock, we do have quite a bit of investors out there that are expecting tremendous growth in this company in the coming years. And that is one of the biggest things that I did want to talk about because we do want to have a good investment when we put our money into this company. So that brings me to transition to this article where, just to give you some numbers, the Lucid Air sedan right now will be costing about $77,400 before any tax incentives, the EV tax credits. This will push the price down to about $69,000 if you do include the current tax credits that they currently have. Now, this vehicle, as I have been mentioning in past videos, it does have that maximum range. It can go over 500 miles on a single electric charge, and it will beat the best Tesla Model S long range out there by about 115 miles. Now, this is very big because, again, I wanted to talk about the numbers. On Tuesday, yesterday, the company did say that it now has over 13,000 reservations of the Air product out there, which is up more than from 11,000 just 2 months earlier. So we are starting to see that people out there are starting to learn about this product. They are starting to learn about the Lucid Motor company. And I think once we see these vehicles coming out, there will be a lot more demand for this. But this is really good news because if you think about this, in the year 2022, Lucid Motors will just come out with 20,000 vehicles, and more than half of these vehicles are already sold and accounted for, which is very good news and very good product revenue forecasted in the future for Lucid Motors. Now that we will start having these deliveries in late October, we will definitely be reporting their financial figures quarterly, and these will be very important, which will show, number one, the valuation of the company. They will also show how much gross profit that they do and also their free cash flow. So I did want to show you this chart. This is from Lucid Motors, and this was estimated numbers looking forward. So in the next year, in the year 2022, Lucid Motors does plan on selling all those 20,000 vehicles. And with this 20,000 vehicle sales, they do estimate that they will have a revenue of $2.2 billion. Now their gross profit will be about $34 million. And that's one of the big reasons why Lucid Motors did start off with the Lucid Air Dream. So this vehicle is the most expensive vehicle. It is about $169,000. That is before any EV tax credits. And the reason why they went out with their premium sedan in that they do have a bigger profit margin. So in other words, that they do make a lot more money, especially with this vehicle, with the Lucid Air Dream. They do have a lot more profit and a lot more return in each vehicle sale that they do. But when we look at free cash flow, it looks like they will be negative and they will be burning through cash in the next few years. It does look like they will be burning cash, with the biggest in the year 2023. And the biggest thing about the year 2023 is that Lucid does plan on starting its SUV, the Gravity, and it will be coming out probably in mid-year of 2023. So they will be burning through a lot of cash just by putting these vehicles out there and putting a lot of money and a lot of resources into building the facility. But not only that, but also the vehicles itself. But we do see that they are starting to get a lot more free cash flow, and they should be free cash flow positive by the year 2025. If all these numbers do pan out, this company will be a monster and will be very good in its production and in its stock price as well moving forward. Now, since this is a brand new EV startup company, it does have quite a bit of revenue, quite a bit of money right now, and that was because of the merger with CCIB. They have about $4.5 billion, and they do have enough cash on hand right now to have this company go through for about 1.1 years moving forward, and that is without zero sales of vehicles. Now, of course, that won't happen, but what I am looking at is at its financials. It does have that strong financial base. Now, I did want to transition to the Lucid Motors stock, the LCID stock. We had a great day today. We ended up the stock at $26.28, and I was very surprised and very happy to see that we did test that $28. If you have been watching my past videos, I have been saying that the new resistance is $28. And look, we did test that today, which is great news. We tested it at 10:15 a.m., but we did not break through that. But this is still good because we are still having a nice consolidation, and it looks like we are starting to move that consolidation up. Yesterday, I did mention it was about $25. We are now seeing it at about that $26. I'm still going to be calling it at about that $26, but we'll definitely have to see. In the past 5 days, in the past 1 week, we have gone up about 3%, a little under 3%. And you can see that this graph is kind of all over the place. So we are still having a lot of the swing traders out there. They still are taking profits. But look, anytime we go down, we have not gone down more than that $26. But if we look in the past 5 days, the lowest that we have gone is about that $24, $25 mark. So if you see the $25 mark, the majority of this is above that. So this is where I'm calling the base right now. So it is very, very good for this stock. But we did test that new resistance, that $28, as I have mentioned, which is great that we tested today. And I do suspect that we will continue to test these. But if we go back and look at 1 month, we are up about 27%. We did have a low of September 1st of that $17.80. When the pipe investors did sell, but you can look at this beautiful line of regression just moving up. I'm not seeing anything going crazy up, crazy down. It's just a very nice line of regression moving upward. So it's nice slope up, which does mean that we are having steady growth in this stock, which is very good to see. Now, at the end of the day, we did in this stock at $26.28, but look at the 1 year forecast and the 5 year forecast. They are starting to go up and they are starting to creep up. Now, this is from Wallet Investor, and what it does is it does look at predictions, it's technical analysis, and it does predict future values of this stock based on its algorithms. Now, in the 1-year forecast, it looks like it is increased. Now, it was previously at $29. Now we have gone up to $42 in the next 1-year forecast. The next 5-year forecast is $102. I do suspect that these numbers will keep going up based on the valuation. And once the stock keeps going up, these numbers will definitely go up as well. I still think that my price prediction at the end of this year will be about $30 to $35 again once we start seeing these deliveries. And I do think that once we start getting these vehicles out by the end of this year, that is my price prediction in this stock. Now, next I did want to talk about in the next coming up days. Tomorrow, we should try to retest that $28 again. But if we can break that $28 mark, the next mark that we need to break is $30. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's see if this stock can break that $28. Now, the lowest price that it can go is that $25.50. I have been saying that. But again, this is because I do think that we have found our base. I don't think that in any time very soon, this stock will go under that $25. But again, this is still a new company. There still is going to be those bumps in the road. So in the future, this stock could still potentially go lower than that $25. But right now, everything is checking off. All my boxes are checking off that we are having a nice upward momentum in this stock. So again, I do think that this stock is a very good long-term hold. If you can, hold this stock for at least 5 to 10 years, I think you're going to do very, very good in your money. And as you can see, whenever I did that 5-year forecast, according to Wallet Investor, this is more than almost 4 times your money. I think it's going to be a lot more than that. I think this is being very conservative, to be honest with you. But in 5 years, this stock could be worth about $102 according to this Wallet Investor forecast. I do actually think it will be potentially closer to $150 at the minimum. Again, that is my price forecast. But again, I do not want to get ahead of myself. I am just looking at the end of this year just right now based on what I am seeing. But again, great news that the deliveries are coming out and we have all the right movements in this stock. But I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me that thumbs up, the like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get all my content, hit all on the little notification bell. And please, if you can, continue to share this video with others, your family, your friends, your coworkers, that next door neighbor. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I think we can get this Lucid stock going up even more because it is a great company and I'm a very proud investor of it. But please do your own due diligence before purchasing this or any other stocks. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Thank you. Down below, if you would like to help out the channel, I put 2 links. One's for Webull. If you open an account, deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. If you deposit $100 into Coinbase, you get $10 of cryptocurrency and trading. Thank you for supporting the channel.